Hi, I'm Blank Badge, and like everyone, I have fears. But Blank Badge, I don't have any fears. Don't try to hide it. Anyways, let's kick it off by starting with my fear of heights. I've always had a fear of heights. Bungee jumping and skydiving will never be on my bucket list. One time my parents decided they wanted warm ceiling lights in the kitchen. The lights we had before were a white color. Half of them were burnt out. I was in charge of the lights above the counter and sink. Now I'm 4'10" and the counters are 3 feet tall, so my head was 8 feet in the air. Actually, your head was 7 feet 10 inches in the air, not 8. Yes, I know, just give me a moment. Even though I was 7 feet 10 inches in the air, my hand still couldn't reach the light bulb, so I had to go on the tips of my toes to reach, making me have less balance. That's why I said 8. Let's move on to my fear of insects. Now, I'm not afraid of all insects, only spiders, other harmful insects, and somewhat afraid of wasps, bees, hornets, and yellow jackets. Let's start with the spiders. When I was younger, I used to love spiders, only because they were cool. But now that changed after seeing what the Black Widow can do.
So good and tasty?
With bees, wasps, hornets, and yellow jackets, I try to calmly keep my distance and not anger them, unless they land on me. When I was in between ages 11 and 12, I had a huge anxiety spike at night. I would be afraid of the dark, poison, venom, and rabies. I did not sleep well then. Lastly, let's move on to my fear of horror movies. I despise horror movies. Five Nights at Freddy's is an exception, though. Other than Five Nights at Freddy's, I've only watched one other scary horror movie, and that was the first season of Stranger Things. Never again will I watch that. I hope you enjoyed. Okay, bye.